Hey guys, what's going on? This is Pernell with Busted Nuts RC, and we're gonna be talking about the Hobao Hyper SST Nitro, and also quick news about Novarossi. They're coming back to the market. They're not gonna be coming back as Novarossi, but they're gonna come back as Nova engines. They were gone for a little bit, maybe a couple of years, and they're ready to come back. So they're gonna be hitting the market in probably 15 to 20 days, like late August, and I know for a fact they're coming back with both off-road engines and on-road engines. They already have glow plugs out, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. They were gone for a while, so yeah, I want to know what they do, how they're gonna look. Are they gonna keep the purple scheme going on, or are they gonna change that? We don't know, but we're definitely gonna find out as soon as the engines hit the market. I'm gonna get my hands on one of those, and we're gonna review it right here. So yeah, just pretty good news, and let's jump into this. This is Hobao Hyper SST. I think this came back in 2016, so it's not new by any means, but this is an 8 scale Truggy, Nitro Truggy, ready to run. So I got this basically to make a video to check it out. It's basically new. I just broke it in and run it for about four fuel tanks after breaking it in. So the experience with it is limited, but let's take a look at it. It's not going to be an in-depth review of the Truggy. It's more of an overview for you guys to see it. If you're thinking about getting one, this might help you out. I couldn't find a lot of information online, so that's why we're here. So again, this is made by Hobao, which is the same as Ofna and Hongnor, and they put a Hyper 30 turbo engine in this thing. I'm pretty sure this engine is made by Force. If you are familiar with Ofna or Hongnor, Hobao, a lot of brands use Force engines. They have been around for a long time. You can actually go to Force's website and you'll see that they have the Hyper 30, just like it's blue, pretty similar graphics. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they made this engine. Nevertheless, I liked it. It broke in pretty easily. The carb is a 3-needle carb. It responds pretty well to small changes. I like it. It has a lot of power, even though, like I said, I broke it in. That was 6 tanks of fuel, 3 idle, 3 figure 8 driving, and then about 4 tanks of easy driving on pavement. I realized it does have a good amount of power. It is a very torquey engine, and makes pretty decent power all across the RPM range. It is a beefy Truggy, I have to say. I had the Lossy before this one, a couple years back, and I can tell just by my first impressions is way beefier control arms, turnbuckles, pretty beefy shocks, all metal shocks except for the adjusting colors. They are plastic, but doesn't matter much. It's a beefy chassis, it's pretty thick, pretty good tires, just digital Hobao servos, nothing exciting, but they work pretty well. Decent size fuel tank, I think it's 150 cc's, and overall I'm really pleased. I think it makes a really good Truggy for somebody getting into the hobby, or if you just want to bash or not a race Truggy. I think it's pretty decent. I'm not exactly sure, but I think on the market right now, ready to run 8 scale Nitro Truggys, I think there's only the Kyosho, this Hobao, and the Lossy. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Out of those 3, this will be the cheapest, coming in at like $460 with free shipping. You can probably get it for less. I actually got this one for $395, no tax and free shipping, so do your research. The Kyosho comes in at $498, and the Lossy comes in at like $520. So it's the best price out of the 3. It looks pretty good in my opinion. I like it. The looks, I like this one better out of the 3. And support wise, It's pretty good. If you go to Hobao Racing USA, you'll see all the replacement parts are available, as well as a ton of upgrades. Well, I shouldn't say a ton. There's enough upgrades. There's a lot of aluminum stuff, sway bar systems, different servos. There's a lot of things to make this maybe an occasional track day car, but if you're getting serious about racing, you definitely want to do a kit instead. So anyway, here it is. I personally like it a lot. Like I said, pretty beefy, pretty good looking Truggy. It is fast, like any other ready to run. You just need batteries to get it going, nitro and your nitro equipment, glow plug igniter. You're gonna need some tuning screwdrivers and stuff, 4 AA's for the transmitter, and your 4 AA's for the receiver, or just a hump pack. This is the transmitter, just the regular transmitter you get for ready to run vehicles. I didn't like it much, honestly. They could have done better. The trim adjustment for steering and throttle is just horrible on that thing, but it does the job nevertheless. They also have the Cups pull start system that is crank off pull start, which means it's not riding on the engine, so it's not creating drag as the engine is running. It's okay. It comes with this handle, so you attach this here and you use this to start the engine. It is kind of silly. I found myself kind of like missing this, like I left it back on the table or whatever. So you just have to remember to carry this with you back and forth. Aside from that, what you're gonna get is just that. You get your transmitter, you get your Truggy and your owner's manual. It has a bunch of info, breaking in and all the parts and how to take it apart, and you get decals and whatnot, you know, just the regular stuff. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this is just an overview. If you're thinking about getting one of these, it is definitely a good option. I think what I'm gonna do in the future is probably get the Kyosho and the Lossy, so we can do a video just like this, and maybe you can appreciate the changes, the differences better. But yeah, it's a decent Truggy. Like I said, it's pretty quick, it's pretty fast, it's easy to tune. I know there were some people with concerns about the engine. I saw in some forums that people that had issues with these engines. I don't know, I never had a Hyper 30 long enough to tell you if they're, you know, durable or not. It seems to me like if you break it in properly and you take care of it the way you should, it should last a long time. Like I said, this is definitely made by Force, I think. So yeah, it should be pretty decent. Like I said, it makes pretty good power. So I think that's it. I think we can go ahead and wrap it up. If you have any suggestions, any comments, just leave them below, please. I'm gonna start bringing more content after this. I have to talk to you guys about the team associated RB10s, so keep an eye on that. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.